Oh, what is up, everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE news video. Today we've got some awesome topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the news here. So Nintendo has officially announced, at least in Japan, that the Wii U production is ending. So there was a story that came out last week that Nintendo will be shutting down production on November 4th. Nintendo came out and kind of denied that, but now we have the official Nintendo Japan saying just this: production is scheduled to end soon. Quotation. So there you have it. The Wii U is pretty much going to be dead. Now here's the thing, guys. Nintendo of America, from a representative, did come out and have this to say on what Nintendo of Japan has said about the Wii U production ending. Quotations: as recently posted by Nintendo on the Wii U website in Japan, Wii U production will end in the near future for the Japanese domestic market. We have nothing to announce in terms of exact timing. We can confirm that as of today, all Wii U hardware that will be made available in the North American market for this fiscal year has already been shipped to our retail partners. We encourage anyone who wants a Wii U to communicate with their preferred retail outlet to monitor availability. Here's the thing, guys. Here is the breakdown. Nintendo is playing so coy and stupid with this whole Wii U situation. This is obviously the biggest and utter failure to them. They're not even trying to drop the price to clear out stock. They're not even caring. They're just going to shut down production so early because it has just been so much of a failure, especially if you look at the sales recently. I've talked about this before, but the Wii U is selling literally like less than 30,000 units a month worldwide. I mean, some consoles like the Xbox thing probably sell that in like a day or two or something like that. The fact that it's just selling so bad because Nintendo has just moved on and they didn't want to support it, and they really just did not put the effort into the console that you would expect. This is the results that we see. We see pretty much a 4-year lifespan, and at the end of it, just absolutely nothing to play, a ghost town for games, and Nintendo has been playing coy and stupid about this whole thing for a while at this point. They've shipped out everything that they're going to ship out, and it's pretty obvious that production has shut down. They're saying soon, and they're saying, oh, kinda, but it's shut down. They've shipped out everything that they're going to ship, and that's it. That's all, folks. Get ready for the Nintendo Switch, because there's not going to be any more Wii U, obviously. There's no games for the system. Third-party developers have abandoned it for years at this point, and even indie developers are very hesitant to bring their games and are announcing games for other systems instead. Heck, even PS Vita and PCs getting more, obviously PS4, Xbox One getting plenty of content, Nintendo 3DS getting indie games here and there. We even got a new Blaster Master game coming to the Nintendo 3DS eShop early next year. So that's just the situation, guys. I understand some of you guys are upset, but what Nintendo has created with the Wii U and all the issues that it has, it's self-inflicted wounds. Nobody did this to Nintendo but Nintendo. So the only person that you can be mad at is Nintendo. Whether it was marketing, whether you want to blame it on the game lineup, whether you want to blame it on any sort of factor that you can blame it on, it was a self-inflicted wound that had nothing to do with Microsoft and Sony. Some people like to bring them up a lot when it comes to discussing the Wii U's failures, and all this was really because Nintendo did not adapt to the market, not the other way around, and the fact that the system, as far as the Wii U, was not built to the specifications that third-party developers were happy with. Heck, I don't think Nintendo's own developers even were happy with it. When you look at how long some of the projects like Xenoblade Chronicles X took to build that style of game, they probably had tons of issues. So it's just one of those things. It's over with, it's done with, we're moving on to Nintendo Switch. You still got Nintendo 3DS. We don't know what else Nintendo is going to do, but the Wii U production is pretty much done at this point, guys. Coming in next, we have the Famicom Classic Edition selling out in Japan. So the Famicom Classic Edition went on sale today in Japan, and it's not already sold out, guys. Yo, that was like what? How big was the turnaround there? Maybe they did not have a lot of units, because I've been hearing there's been a lot of scarce units out there. People just aren't going to be able to find this thing. We've got Amazon and everywhere just saying there's going to be such limited quantities. So the article does say like they don't know how many they put out there in the Japanese market, but it wasn't enough to just basically satisfy the demand. That was obvious, and I think that that's really going to be the thing all around the world. But it's funny because Nintendo is pretty much ending the production of one system, and people are getting hyped and excited about playing 30-year-old games. You know, I mean, I think that's just hilarious. But that's the type of power Nintendo has with their classic franchises. This is the type of pandemonium as far as selling out and stuff like that that Nintendo can do. You know why? Because they're Nintendo. So that's the thing that I like to see. I like to see that people are still excited excited and interested about Nintendo hardware. Heck, even if it's old games, people are excited about it. It's all about doing the right things as far as getting the third-party support you can get, putting out the best software you can get, and just making sure that you market your system and have the features and support that people would expect in 2016 and going forward. So that's going to be big for Nintendo, but this clearly shows that people still love Nintendo. Nintendo's always going to have their fans that are willing to spend their money on a physical hardware. It all comes down to nostalgia, it all comes down to features, it all comes down to what do you offer, the package, how it looks. This Famicom Classic Edition, in addition to the NES Classic, people are really excited about that, so it is going to sell, although I do feel that there's really limited quantities, but it will sell out. Nintendo will make more, so I think it's going to be pretty cool all around. And finally, speaking of that Nintendo Switch and what Nintendo's going to do, the Nintendo Switch will be playable at the Tokaigi 2017 in February in Japan. So this is from Zelda Informer, and they say it has been announced that the Nintendo Switch will be playable at the Tokaigi 2017 Game Party Japan in February, a month after Nintendo shows off the console at the Tokyo Big Sight on January 12th. Tokaigi 2017 takes place on February 11th and February 12th at the same venue used for the Tokyo Game Show, Makuhari Messe in Chiba. Nintendo is listed as the only special partner for this event. Now, what Zelda Informer is asking after that is that what will be playable? Will Breath of the Wild be there? Will there be Super Smash Bros. Port that's rumored? Will the new Mario game be there? Will they have new titles to announce at that show? The ramp up for the Nintendo Switch is going to be fast because although they've showed off the preview trailer, we still don't know a lot about this system. Tatsumi Kimishima has came out and said, hey, there's still a lot more as far as add-on hardware or accessories that we have to reveal. So I do think that there's going to be something that they show off, whether it's more games, the add-on hardware. There has to be more of a oomph of what they're going to bring to the table. Nintendo cannot afford to mess this one up, so that's why I think the turnaround time from when the system was revealed to when it's going to be launched is a very small, because they want to get people hyped very quickly and bring new stuff to the table. Whereas with the Wii U, we kind of knew everything about the system. At least the people that understood knew everything pretty much within the first few months. Everything was already out there. Then in 2012, they kind of put out some more stuff and then had Bayonetta reveal, but pretty much everything about the system was already known and even leaked beforehand. So with this system, they're going to have to make sure that they play their cards right, make sure that they put out information at a good clip coming from that January to the March launch, and I think that they can have a very successful system on their hands, especially with the new architecture, GeForce from PCs made of the top of the line graphics cards from Nvidia. I do think it's going to be a benefit for them getting third-party support, but like I've said many times, they're not going to get everything, but it's just about getting the right third-party support, especially in Japan. Square Enix, Capcom, Koei Tecmo, those are going to be the major players that you need to get games on your system. Then just combine all of your development studios that you have, like with Intelligent Systems, Goodfeel, all those dudes that have been making 3DS games, get them to make Nintendo Switch games, in addition to all the console developers, and you're going to have yourself a fantastic lineup, great games, great system. We still need to see about the price, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be unveiled in January as well. So let me know what you guys think about all of these articles here. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps up for this one here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you for the next video. Peace.